forcing anybody to be here. If for whatever reason you decide this ain't for you no more, the door is never locked. You have permission to go on about your business. I don't want anybody to think that I'm manipulating these women into doing something they don't want to do. Everyone that is here by choice.
These are all women.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They made the decision. The question I get asked the most is, are they allowed to date outside of me?
Oh.
That's the question I get all the damn time. And I'm answering right now, no. And I'm going to tell you why. No, they're not. Here's the thing. When I got with these women, I did not ask for their exclusivity. I did not demand their exclusivity. They offered it. They said, they came to me and said, I want to be exclusive to you and just you. I said, you understand that your exclusivity to me does not mean my exclusivity to you.
Wow.
You understand this? Yes. You're okay with this? Yes. Okay, cool. Since you are offering your exclusivity and I'm taking it, now there's rules that I need you to follow. But at the same time, I don't do ownership. Like I'd be a fool to feel like I'm the only person that anybody will ever be attracted to, anybody will ever want to see. I know that. So should that situation ever come up, nothing is above a conversation. However, in that I'm the head of this household, what I say goes. So if I say no, it's a no. And you just got to let that be a no.
Or the door is over there.
Or the door's over there.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I got to ask you this.
Go for it.
So you're saying they got to have their own jobs and their own stuff and be able to hold things down.
Yes.
They can't see nobody else, but you could go outside the four or you can't.
I can, but I'm good.
But it has to be clear.
Everything
You can't jump out
open.
the four.
There is no just random hookups here and there. No, everything is talked about. Everything is discussed.
What is it about you? What are you delivering? What are you offering that has made these four women, it's four? That has made these four women say, no doubt I'm in.
Might be a better question for them, but
If you had to guess.
If I had to guess,
Yes.
Honesty, security. I've always felt like a woman will submit when you give her something worthy of her submission. And in a lot of cases, men get caught up on a lot of stupid stuff that makes them unworthy of submission. Like you cannot force a woman to submit. It has to be her choice. And I feel like when you give a woman security, when you show her that she's in a safe space with you, physically as well as emotionally, as well as spiritually, when you give her something to learn, when you give her something to look up to, when you feed her in ways that go beyond just the physical. Don't get me wrong, the physical counts too. But it has to be more than that. It has to be
Well. Here we go again. Mr. Bald, big-headed bandito is back at it again with the BS. Now, I will say that this clip of the conversation that he had with Angie Martinez was very enlightening. Because when I said that these women or these four girlfriends were totally insane and had low self-esteem because no woman with class and values would be willing to join this type of circus with a man like Neo. Shoot, any type of man, but definitely a man like Neo. Now, I was told by some women who had viewed my previous video about him that I needed to stop hating and let these girls get to a bag. And, first of all, I said that no bag, and I mean no bag, is worth dealing with a man who has no morals or values and also has a head the size of a Benz truck. Okay, what are you doing? But, I just disregarded the comments because I'm like, not everybody's going to get what I'm saying. But you know what? Deep down inside, I knew that these women were goofy goobers. And now I have verifiable proof. Now, these four women that have decided to share this big-headed bandit, they have to work. They have to have a job. They got to hold things down. And they got to share him. All the while he gets the bragging rights to say, oh, he's the man of the house and what he says going. And look at me, y'all. I'm the man. I got all these women. I got all this. Now he looks like the man, but they look like desperate idiots. And my thing is that he doesn't even have to stay faithful. He doesn't have to stay loyal to even the four of them. And, we already know from his track record of having babies on his wife and also cheating on his baby mama Moniece, who was giving him threesomes that she said that he wasn't going to do that anyway. He wasn't going to be faithful to none of them four ladies. But now he just has the pass to do what he was going to do anyway. Then he had the nerve to say that he is offering honesty and security and thinks that that's the reason why these women are with him. And he provides direction. Direction to where? The next clinic? The nearest clinic. Huh? For them to get the bums cleared up and their pH balance that's thrown off all the way into Jupiter? Like, what? What are we talking about? And then my thing is that, excuse me, what security? Like, you're not even caking on these women. These women can't even be women of leisure. They have to work a job and still come home to your tired, over the hill, bald-headed behind. Like, honestly, that sounds like something out of Freddy's nightmares. Truthfully, I can't even imagine being so tired from my day at work only to come home to a man whose forehead will block out the sun. What? And then he says honesty. He provides honesty. Where? How? If you couldn't be honest to your wife, you definitely not about to be honest to 4 bird brains who expose their bodies all on social media and represent themselves to be low-rent heifers who would share a man. You don't respect them women. You do not. Those women are strictly for bragging rights, for you to make it like you just this big virile and man that just be putting it down on all these women, or a beard, or maybe both. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if you are a woman that would share a man, let alone share a man, but share Neo, OMG, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right. And my thing is this is, and if y'all was going, look, this got me tongue tied. I can't even speak properly because I can't believe it. If y'all was going to share a man, right? Why him? He does not have enough hair or peen to go around for y'all. I know y'all not. Oh, I'm sorry. I just know. I know he don't got it. All right. I just know. I'm sorry. Let me stop. I'm just saying, y'all are letting the men who took pictures like this, or pictures like this, play in y'all's faces. Like, I swear, the love of money, the love of fame or clout, or even the possibility of possibly, okay, the possibility of possibly, if that's even a statement, of getting some type of money has certain women in the chokehold. They may not even get the money. It's just like when women be like, oh, girl, I'ma date him because he got money and he got a car, but he don't ever give you no money and he don't ever let you drive nothing. He don't ever let you hold nothing. He don't ever let you do nothing. So what? Does it matter if he got some money and he got this, that, and the third if he don't ever give you none? Like, what's the purpose? You could be with a broke man for that then. You know what I'm saying? But I just, honestly, and I'm not trying to say that you should settle for a broke man. I'm really not. And I want y'all to understand that. Don't settle for a broke man. Cool. But you should never prioritize money over a man's character. You should never prioritize money over your own values and self-esteem. Period. Because that is always going to be the most important. Your self-esteem, your morals, your values, you should never compromise those for a piece of paper. Like, what are we talking about? I don't care what it can get you. What are you doing? Because at the end of the day, if you are compromising your morals or letting the man play in your face or cheat on you or abuse you or hurt you, or you're turning your eyes to turning a blind eye to something a man is doing for money, you weak. You weak and you're lazy. Because get your own money, get your own bread. All right? Because ain't nobody on this planet supposed to play you, Black Queen. Period. You're supposed to be worth more than everything. And you devaluing yourself for a coin is beneath you, honey. And that's just what it is. And I don't care if people glamorize that or not. The real flex is finding a man, if y'all talking about a man with a bag or a man with some money or a man that can take care of you, that he's taking care of you not only financially, but spiritually, mentally. He's not cheating on you. He's not beating on you. He's treating you like a queen in every avenue possible, okay? And if he's not doing that, then really, you ain't won nothing, sis. You haven't. And that's nothing to brag about. But anyway, like I'm saying, I'm about to get all off of that before everybody get mad that I said it, because people want to just flex. Look what happened to the lady, what's her name, Keita, that was with Tyreek Hill. Like, look, that's what prioritizing money in the bag gets you. Looking goofy. At the end of the day, I just don't want Black women to settle, period. And make no mistake about it, you are settling if you are sharing a man. You are settling if you share energies with a man who is sharing energies with a bajillion different women. You are settling if you want to be part of a harem to a man that was never, ever faithful or respectful to any of the women that he has dealt with previously. His wife, his baby mama, whoever. And honestly, this is a form of being a pygmy. You want a man so badly that you are willing to publicly share him and get a piece of him because you don't believe you're good enough to wait and find a man that you can get 100% of. Really. And these type of women are honestly the reason why Black men will never, ever, ever do better or be better. Because Black women don't require them to be better or do better. They can come to you and say, yeah, heifer, you gonna have a job. You gonna take care of yourself. But then you gonna take care of me too. And my kids. And share me. And indulge in whatever perversions that I require of you. Just to say that you have my mega mind headed behind in your life. Like what? No perks. The perk is simply to have a supposedly rich pookie by your side. Like, it's like, why would Black men, and let's talk about it more specifically, rich Black men, ever say that I've got to start treating my sisters better? Why would he ever say that when there are so many Black women who will entertain him regardless? Well, as long as I got some money, as long as I can cry in a Bentley and not a Honda, like what? They'll never do women right then. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, how is Neo, like I said, giving them security when he can literally go outside and sleep with different women whenever he wants to? I don't understand it. And then my thing about that is that how is it security? Because tomorrow he could meet a woman that he likes better and drop all for them and leave them all busted and disgusted. So, and it's like, it's not like he has a track record of being loyal or being respectful to the women that he's dealing with. It's not like he was faithful to his wife. He had babies on her. So it's like, anyway, I just find Neo to be absolutely disgusting. I really feel like a man with no sexual discipline, you know, like him, and also a man that's more than likely closeted or bi or whatever he got going on, or he's struggling with his sexual identity, using Black women as his playthings. I just can't stand for that. It's definitely out of pocket. But honestly, I have no idea why it is 2025 and Black women are still offering submission to men who have done absolutely nothing to deserve it. Nothing. They have offered you no protection, no respect, and you still have to play this bogus role of, oh, let this man lead me. Lead you where? Neo has 2 failed public relationships with women that he was with. Then he pissed off the side chick too. She spoke about it as well. So, and my thing is, I never felt sorry for her because my thing is, heifer, shut up. You wanted to be a player in his circus, and it was all good when you were the side chick and getting benefits. But now that you have downgraded to the bitter baby mama package, now all of a sudden, now we got to feel sorry for you. No, deal with it. But anyway, the fact that Neo said that he tells his children about his multiple girlfriends and then says that these women are making his children cereal and lunch. Absolute insanity. Honestly, absolute insanity. You know, and my thing is that I really want to know, what is this burning desire that Black men have for someone to submit to them? This idea that Black men want to control Black women is really insane to me, because anybody else on this planet, any other group, any other race, Black men are more than happy to play the second fiddle. They are more than happy to relinquish any type of control, any type of anything. The only people that they want to submit to them are Black women, the very ones that they degrade the most. You know what I'm saying? But I personally feel like the whole submission thing is already a red flag. Any man using those terms, submit, submission, lead, head, all of that is weird. Okay? I don't care what nobody says. You know what I'm saying? I've been married for 15 years and I have never in my life, even while dating, he never brought anything like that up to me. Never. Hey, you gonna submit to me? Hey, you gonna let me lead you? Hey, I want you to make sure that you know that I'm in the house. Never heard none of it. Never heard none of it. And I promise you, it's crazy because a lot of these men use these terms to weaponize them against women. What they really mean is they want you to shut up while they do lead you down into the deepest, darkest pits of hell. Or they want you to shut up when they okie doking you and doing you bogus. And it's really just that simple. Because my thing is, if you're going to let your man lead or do something that he's good at, because in my opinion, I feel like the best marriage or partnership or whatever you want to call it is where he's strong, he takes over. Where you strong, you take over. You get what I'm saying? It's a partnership. It's a give and take. Nobody's above anybody. Nobody needs to teach nobody or lead nobody. Y'all are not children. You know what I'm saying? But a man saying all of this crazy stuff that Neo's saying, you got to know he's already approaching you from a horrible, horrible state. So you already know that you should be running. But of course, like I said, any woman that is living on this planet that is willing to get with Neo, who has a drive-in sized, okay? Does anybody even go to the drive-in anymore? Maybe I'm too old. If y'all remember the drive-in, y'all know the size of those doggone projectors or whatever you want to call them. If you're willing to let a man with a head that big try to tell you what to do and parade you around like you're just one of many in a harem, like, I can't help you, ma'am. You need some doggone, I don't know, you need a lobotomy or something. Like, I don't know. Anyway, all I'm saying is don't let this be you. Don't do this. Don't be so desperate for something that you will accept anything. You know, because at the end of the day, these women are accessories to Neo's life. All he will do is if one leaves, he will replace one and put another one in. And then when she's tired of being mistreated or she's tired of sharing them or she's irritated with the other ladies there or they're getting jealous or she's tired of being a stepmama and working a job and still having to see this football size, hey, Arnold shaved head Negro, then she'll be gone and it'll be on and on and on and on and on. It's just kind of like, I don't know if y'all remember Nature Boy, how like some of the original girls left. And then what did he do? He got more goofies to replace. You know what I'm saying? And I just think, I don't know. I just think it's really, really disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Because as a grown woman, like, do you really think that you're supposed to let a man, like, quote unquote, make the decisions in your life for you or lead you or you're submitting to? This ain't even your husband. He ain't even just for you. He's for the streets. He just said that he can be with the four of y'all and whoever else he want to be with. So y'all open y'all for JJs up to any type of bacterial disease, fungus, whatever. And for what? You know what I'm saying? So y'all giving him y'all mind, body, and soul and getting no investment. Y'all getting nothing in return other than what? To be seen around town with him and look like a goofy? Like what? That's just as stupid as those girls that let Snoop Dogg walk them around with leashes on. Like what? Like what do you get out of that type? But anyway, like I said, this really wasn't meant to be like a super serious video, you know, because I feel like this is already self-explanatory, but I promise you, sometimes when I make videos that I really feel like, oh, this ain't really controversial, you know, nobody's going to give me pushback on that. Those be the main ones people give me pushback on. Things that are like common sense. Like you would think that nobody would ever give you pushback on it. And I'll make a video where it says, hey, you shouldn't let your man cheat on you. And it'd be a woman like, why not? Why you trying to say that I can't let my man cheat on me? If I'd be like, okay. All right. But then if I say something like, hey, you know what? You guys should just really try to live your best life in the most healthiest form. Then somebody could be like, hey, yeah, that's a stupid thing to say. I like to live myself. I like to live my life in the most evil way possible. I don't know. It's just so weird. It's like the things that I feel like I think that people would accept. They don't. I don't know. Anyway, all I'm saying is that these girls, you know, when you got like R. Kelly And I don't know how to hog tie people. I don't know how to hog tie people. I promise you, exposing Neo is next, because when these girls get tired, and they will get tired, or when they age out, or they are no longer trophy pieces that he feels like he's going to want to show off, and he gets rid of these girls, I promise you, these girls are going to expose everything about this man, and it's just going to be all the way bad, because Neo already got rumors. You know what I'm saying? Got pictures with Diddy. Got pictures with Trey Songz, other, allegedly suspicious Negroes. So my thing is that it's only a matter of time. And I wish that these men would also realize that the more women you allow in your inner circle and you show them everything, you better treat and deal with those women fairly, because when everything goes to pot, those gonna be the women that is right there on social media, on the Shade Room, on Neighborhood Talk, on TMZ, telling all your business, exposing every last skeleton that you got in your closet. But most of the time, these guys are too drunk on power and too much thinking that they are like almost godlike to ever think that, hey, it's gonna be my turn. Because my thing is, if Diddy can get it, if Neo can get it, if Diddy can get it and R. Kelly can get it, like, you don't think you can get it, Neo? Like, really? But anyway, like I said, that it wasn't really meant to be that serious of a video. Just please, sisters, like, honestly, and I don't even, somebody told me I'm too preachy. Sorry. But I really love y'all, and I really don't want to see any of y'all being hurt, and definitely not being taken advantage of by a bandit. Okay? You are precious. Black women are powerful queens. And I know that is something that people say a lot, but it's the truth. Look at what we do. Everybody wants to copy everything that we do. Everybody wants to be who we are. People are jealous of us, whether they realize it or not. Because if you don't like us, why does everything that we do move y'all? Do you know that when I was at the store, and I live in a bougie area, I seen some white tee boy with a bonnet on? I'm like, what the heck is going on? You know what I'm saying? I see all of these little white tee girls with their little lashes, they look like everything that we do is up for consumption. First they laugh, they talk about it, they point fingers. Then they say, yeah, we was pointing fingers because we love it. Then the next thing you know, they doing it. We are powerful, and we are way more powerful than to allow ourselves to be played by bums like Neo. And there are plenty of men in your average everyday life that are trying to do the same thing with women. You got women fighting over men right now. Basically, they in a polygamous relationship because they know that he going from her house to your house to back to back and fighting over a man. Please, we are worth more than that. If a man cannot offer you everything that you desire, it is better to be single. It's better to be alone. I have been on both sides of the coin. Married, single, divorced, married. I've seen how it is to be alone. I've seen how it is to be in a bad marriage. I've seen how it is to be in a good marriage. And I will tell you right now, it is much better for you to be single, happy, healthy, loved, inside of yourself, self-love, hydrated, than to be with some dusty, dirty Negro that's draining you. And then not only that, he's interacting with so many different women. He's bringing so many spirits and bacteria into your body. Like, no. It's better to wait if you still are interested in a man or whatever the case may be. It's better for you to wait for a man that is really just for you. I say this a lot. I know that I've said it before, that when you are with a man that is really just for you and you know it, it's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different feeling in the relationship. It's a whole different feeling when y'all have, it's like I said, it's like almost TMI, like almost orgasmic. It is orgasmic. Let me just keep it real. It is orgasmic. All right. That in itself is just like, oh, wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know that when he's telling you all these things that he really mean it. You know what I'm saying? That's enough to send you over the edge when he's talking you through it and you know. So it's like, please wait for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people say, oh, shut up, you married. But my thing is that for me, it was all or nothing. I wanted that, or I was cool being alone. I'm an only child. So I was cool being by myself. Why? Because I have experienced what it is like to have a Negro that's not yours. A Negro that's draining you, treating you bad, going upside your head, doing all of these type of things to you. So I'm here to tell you it's not worth it at all. Like, being single is not bad. It's not. You can have a great life. So I just don't want to always preach that you gotta have somebody, because you don't. And not to mention, not saying that it's not nice to have somebody, but y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I just want y'all to respect every stage of life that you are in. Every stage. You don't gotta rush into nothing, because I'll tell you, like me personally, my first marriage, that was what happened to me. Impatient. Trying to make fetch happen. Trying to just go ahead and make a move. Because, I was told that having a man is everything that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, who are you if you don't? You ain't validated. You ain't got no man. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the way to think. Like, you are the most important player in your life. You are not a supporting character in somebody else's. You are the main character, sis, always. And please move like that. Know your power. But I ain't about to, let me get off my tangent and get off my soapbox, y'all. If y'all watch this whole video, well, I forgot. I digress, y'all. If you watch this whole video, please do me a favor and drop a 2 down in the comments. And you already know why, because what? Neo is boo-boo. All right? Being a woman in Neo's harem is boo-boo. Once again, being with a man who has a head the shape and the size of Jupiter, Uranus, and Saturn put together is boo to the boo-boo-boo. Okay? And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. I know times are hard out here and we all just trying to make it. So just do your girl a free favor. It won't cost you nothing. Follow your girl on TikTok. I do live stream there exclusively, and you will enjoy it. Well, you'll enjoy it if you're not sensitive. So if you're sensitive, don't. But if you're not, and you like a little bit of mess, you like a little bit of messiness, because I do get a little bit crazy, then go ahead and follow your girl on TikTok. And also, please, I'm on the road to 20K. Every subscribe helps. And it says that 48% of y'all are watching these videos and y'all are not subscribed. So even if you don't like me, just go on and hit that subscribe button. And if you do like me, then definitely hit that subscribe button, all right? Help your girl reach 20K. It won't cost you anything. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, ladies, I really just want to say, I'm going to say it again. I really love y'all. I really want every single solitary Black woman alive. Even the ones that don't like me, even the ones that I may not agree with. I want every last one of us to win. I really do. I want all of us to make money. I want all of us to be healthy. I want all of us to be happy. And however we see fit for our lives individually, I really, really, really do. And somebody had mentioned something to me about like, if I say this because y'all listening at the very end of this, then I know that y'all really part of the fam. All right. So I'm just going to say this. Somebody was telling me like, oh yeah, you're pocket watching these public offender and controversial Shannon and all of this stuff. And I just want to say that I have never, quote unquote, pocket watched a Black woman. I have seen so many Black women make money on social media, and I love to see it. I have seen Black women make money on social media who I've not necessarily agreed with. I've never said anything about it because a Black woman is still a Black woman at the end of the day, and I want to see all of us making money. The only problem that I have is when other people are making money off of our intellectual property, off of things that we have said. They're stealing our topics, our ideas, our intellectual property, regurgitating the things that we said and repackaging it like they said it. That's when I have a problem. The only people that I want to see personally making money off of the plight of Black women are Black women. So if that's pocket watching, then I'm pocket watching. I'm watching. I'm clocking. I'm jocking. Let me stop it. Anyway, I'm just saying that I want all Black women to win, man. I really do. And I want to win too. You know what I'm saying? And I hopefully one day that everything that, I'm pouring into Black women, I can get a little bit of it too. But I really feel like Even if I don't become the next thing smoking or the most popular or whatever, what I have, my little niche, is cool too, because I have a lot of black women that pour into me. A lot of y'all pour into me. A lot of y'all speak life into me. A lot of y'all make me feel good about myself, and y'all make me feel like I'm making a difference. And I really appreciate every Cash App, every email, everything, every comment, every view, because y'all don't got to do none of that. Y'all could just say, forget me. You know what I'm saying? And I really, really do appreciate it. And it means a lot to me. And I want y'all to know that, because sometimes I may not respond to comments. You know, I have migraines. I get them a lot. So sometimes I might not be up to typing or whatever. But I just want y'all to know that I see everything and I love y'all. And there's nobody on this planet, baby, that I love and respect more than black women. Please understand that. I love y'all. All right. So anyway, I'm going to let y'all go now. But please, y'all know what? Y'all know what y'all could do. Please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.